Community Profiles with TV Rotorua and the Rotorua Energy Charitable Trust. Hi and welcome to this edition of Community Profiles, and for this edition we're going a little bit of high tech and we're going to be doing a bit of IT, but at a senior level. That leads me nicely into Bruce Scott, who heads up SeniorNet, and I feel quite comfortable with that actually in my sort of latter years, but let's face it, SeniorNet is exactly that. It's computerisation, computer knowledge, computer information, teaching, etc. for people in their senior years.
In their, over 55, so we're not too strict.
I feel better already.
But it's but it's very important for that age group to keep up with their grandchildren and their children, to know how to use their computers and all these whiz-bang gadgets we've now got on the market.
The technology is changing every week, isn't it?
That's right, all the time.
Yeah. Now, one of the valuable things I would imagine is, I think you've alluded to it straight away, through SeniorNet, is the fact that older people can be a little bit daunted. It's a daunting prospect to get into a computer, but you simplify it. I guess you can start right from the very beginning, emailing people their rallies overseas and things like that, up to the more advanced side. So you cover everything, don't you?
That's right. We've got about 20 courses altogether, everything from email to how to work TradeMe, to how to download your photographs, to the basic stuff on how to just use a computer. There's a lot there, but you just need to learn and know what you want to know, what relates to you and what you want to do.
And it's important for people who don't have a lot of knowledge to start at point A.
Yes,
guess,
well, when they join, it's only $20, but the first introductory course is free. It's all part of your joining fee, so that's good. And the classes are small. There's only 9 or a dozen people in each class, so it's really personalised.
You can do a bit of personal, yes, absolutely. And I know before we went to air, we were talking about the fact that the SeniorNet is just that. It's older people learning how to handle computers, etc. But there's also a social side too, meeting lots of new people.
That's right, that's right. We have the classes, they run every day of the week, but we also have a social meeting once a month. For a couple of hours when we get guest speakers in and answer people's particular problems. I mean, and that's important too, because people that once they've done a course, they might go away and they've got their tutors they can ring.
But they can swap notes.
But they can exchange ideas and again, keep up to date with the tablets and the iPads and the whiz-bang phones. And
that raises a good point though, Bruce. How important is it then for you as SeniorNet and the ones that run the courses to stay right up with what's going on? You've got to be
it's a challenge to us.
It's a learning curve for you.
Yes. I mean, first of all, it was Windows 7, now it's Windows 8. And hey, we're only just keeping, we've got to adjust our courses for Windows 7 for those that need it, and then Windows 8 comes along, so we've really got to almost start again. So it's you've got a whole range of abilities and technologies that you've got to try and keep up with.
And what sort of feedback do you get from people? Do they say, "Wow, I didn't know it was so much fun and so easy at times"?
Well, the feedback is very positive. We get it's very good, and we've got about nearly 300 members.
Is that right, here in Rotorua?
So it's I always say it's a bit like the golf club. It's great to have them all, but so long as they don't all come at once, because you wouldn't be able to cope with them all.
Which is probably just as well that you run the courses on a daily basis as well.
But it's on as a need be basis.
Yeah, sure.
So that works. It works well. We meet out at Regency Park. We've got a small learning centre there, and it's and the whole thing's run by volunteers and very enthusiastic and capable people that all have their own little skill base and their own little area of expertise.
And the other side of it, of course, it's fun too. It's not always heavily serious. So SeniorNet, the details coming up after we finish talking, so they can contact you. Hopefully we've spoken to someone that thinks, well, maybe I can get in touch with these guys because it might be just what they needed. So thank you for your time, and hopefully just the SeniorNet thing keeps going for great people like you and I. But it is a matter of keeping up with the play, and that's where your role is so important. Appreciate your time.
And thank you for your time.
Bruce Scott from SeniorNet. And thank you for joining us here on Community Profiles. I'm Wayne Douglas, and we'll see you next time. Community Profiles with TV Rotorua and the Rotorua Energy Charitable Trust.